Well, certainly a very exciting weekend of Gamecock baseball. USC right back in the mix of the SEC with a huge series win over Vanderbilt. And here to chat with me about that weekend series and look ahead, none other than Scott Wingo. I don't think this man needs an introduction, but Scott's here to chat some Gamecock baseball. Thanks for being with us, man.
Thank you for having me, man. There's a big weekend this weekend. I know we've got Furman tomorrow in Greenville, but like I said, last weekend was a pretty big weekend for us.
Win anyway. That was the whole slogan through that 2010, 2011, 2012 team for South Carolina on those Omaha runs. Obviously, they did that this weekend with a big series versus Vanderbilt.
Yep, it all started with Jack. You know, we got beat 12-0, I think, Thursday. And just for him to go out on the mound and pitch how he did, it kind of put us on his back. Yeah. And you know, Sunday or Saturday was just, that took a group effort. And those games, what Jack threw is kind of what games can get you rolling. And we'll see on Friday how, you know, hopefully we continue to roll.
Obviously, you talked about Jack, and he's taken on probably the biggest role of anybody on the team at this point with the news of Will Crow being done for the year. He's going to have to kind of shoulder the weekend rotation. I mean, he's now the ace of the team. Talk about how he was able to step up big against the defending national champs and how you feel he'll perform going down the stretch.
Yeah, well, Jack's he's an older guy. He's a junior, so he's pitched in some big games. I think that being, you know, that itself is big because he's got some, you know, he's a veteran, and he's a great pitcher. He's always been a good pitcher. So I think, you know, Crow is our Friday guy, but I don't know if you remember, was it Jack started the first opening game? Am I right?
Yeah.
So Jack's been there, and you know, guys believe in him, and that's the first step for a good team. Your teammates believe in you, and I think we got a good Friday guy. You know, so
big week obviously ahead. Got to get past Furman first on Tuesday, but let's look at Tennessee coming up on the road. Tennessee obviously struggling a little bit this season, but still very talented. And it's a road series in the SEC. How important is this series for the Gamecocks as you guys head up to Knoxville?
Well, it's huge. And Tennessee might be struggling. Any team in the SEC, though, can beat you any given night. And they've got a lot of talent over there. And going into this weekend, yeah, like you just said, it's just as big as this past weekend. You know, if you win 2 or 3 this weekend, then you don't do that this weekend, didn't do a whole lot. So it's a huge weekend, and I think our guys know that, and they'll be ready to play.
Chad obviously said 9-6 was the goal in these final 5 SEC series. Obviously a huge start, taking 2 of 3 from Vanderbilt. You know, real quick before we let you run, you know, how do you feel like that series win over Vanderbilt will propel the team going down the stretch? Do you feel like that was where you guys really felt like you turned the corner?
Well, it definitely could be. We'll see this weekend. Like I told you, I think we'll find out what that did this weekend, and I believe it did. I believe it could, and we'll see. Beating Vanderbilt, what, I think they're 4th in the country.
Yeah.
Defending national champions. That's tough, and they showed some fight in them on Friday and Saturday. So you know, we got some momentum going the weekend, but that being said, you got to go out and play.
Certainly the Gamecocks showing big-time resiliency in the Vanderbilt series, and we'll see how that carries them forward going into this week with Furman and then the matchup with Tennessee this weekend in the SEC. Scott, thanks for the time, man. We'll see you soon. Appreciate it, time. We'll be back right after this.